Hello everyone, I'm back to this live. So today is day 60 of 366 day of life challenge where I come each day live and share my journey, my learning to improve myself. From January to December, I'm on this journey. So from January to December, how much I can progress uh on my professional and my personal life. That is the motive of going full year live. So before starting this live, let me summarize my day. So today day it was kind of a productive day in the office, and also I gone through the legal steps that I need on my artisa. So I will be doing some research about that, about how the copyright is really, how can a person, like if you are artist, then you have the copyright of your art. So how can you transfer that art to the another person? And from my research, what I found out was, so okay, so there is the multiple things in this process. Like I have made the trauma and condition also, but i I will be going to that on deep. But for now, if you are an artist and you have a right of your copyright, yeah. So if you want to transfer to the another person, so on the transfer of the right also, so there are the 4 5 type of right, like where you can give full right, so you can republish it, you can do any stuff. And there are other right to just showcase, okay. And if you buy art from an artist, then you have the right of displaying your art on a public, but not reselling it. Or like you can resell also, but like, yeah, for that still need to do research. But you can't make a copy and resell it, yeah, that's the thing. So I will be going to research on that. And after I went to the Patan temple today, and I had a very peaceful evening and gone through my life. Like still I need to develop my skills and still a lot of things to do. And uh, from like on that spot, like on that level, what I'm dreaming or what I'm believing to be at, I'm still not able to be on that stage, yeah. So I still feel sometime like not more, like I need to do more, I need to do more kind of thing. So that is pushing me very hard, and I need to do it. And as I told you, my second semester of BC has started, so I got the book also, and I need to learn the BSc physics also. So there are multiple things that I will be doing. But for today live, I will be focusing on this part of seeing this how copyright things should really work, like going on a deep level, okay, not just a surface level. Because on this art side, yeah, like it's not like uh, product that you have bought from the other distributor or from the company, and you are reselling it like a e-commerce. It is a kind of a painting, like a art that has the copyright issues. So if I'm a company, yeah, so there should be a legally, like I should have a lawyer, but right now I don't have a lawyer, and I need to do research. And another thing what I found out was, if someone learns to code and he can become a developer, but a developer, to be a businessman, he need to go to the business logic. He need to like do his own research, like if that thing only requires some basic level of research and knowing that shit, then everyone will be able to do it, yeah. So there is not the time, there is not the hard work that has been put yet. But if you are a developer, and if you want to create a startup or any business side of thing, you need to go deep and or understand what are you doing here, right? Like if you are building a platform and some other dude comes and asks you some question regarding your like startup, and you don't know that shit, like, so that's not the point from my perspective. So we're working on that. So let me share my screen also, and let me open up my code. So and another thing is, right now I'm speaking so calmly and so freshly. But I'm having a hard, like bad headache, because after coming from the pattern, like I was a fresh, but had like made some like kind of friend and had some meetup, like, so that kind of meetup. So I'm a little bit headache, but I have committed myself to come each day, every day. So right now I am here. So let me open my BS code. Bro, I really need to do a lot of things. I really need to, like, still I'm not giving the effort that it demands, man. Like, I still feel like I'm lacking so much, so much. I need to have coffee also. Bro, like, I don't understand this Russian or this language, but thank you for coming at my live and thank you for being here, man. And today I'm like learning React query and like I know like I can learn from the documentation and I also went through the some documentation here, yeah. And what I found out was on the this documentation of the tan stack there was not a proper way of like how to implement, and main thing is how to structure the folders, yeah. Like I need to have a proper structure of my folder so I can write the code on my next thing. And it means hello bro, I miss you bro, thank you so much, yeah. So bro, I'm working on one art app now. So I have created the backend APIs also here on this. Yeah, like I have made one user model and artwork model and this control. And now what I mean is I want to integrate my backend with my frontend at the Next.js, and I can obviously do with the Fetch API, that like a fetch function that is provided by the Next.js. But as I'm seeing this marketplace, this art, yeah, like I'm seeing like a, what are you doing, bro? Yeah, so okay, let me show you. So I'm making a one, like this name was to be a like Artista. My startup name was supposed to be Artista, but that name is already taken by like, I don't have the domain, so I will try to come up with the new name. But for now, let's say Artista. Artista is a like marketplace website to create dynamic platform that connects artists and art enthusiast and buyer. Okay, so I have like thought about the what are the functional requirement, what are the like tech stack I'm using, and the component structure and all those things. And what I'm doing is, so I have also break down my process of doing the startup. First of all, I'm creating a simple UI on the front end and making the back end logic, and now I need to link that front end to the back end. So I'm learning React query. Like I know, like I can link front end and back end with the RTK query, like Redux Toolkit query. But I want to try new stuff, like new library that I haven't used before. So that's why I was learning and I was seeing this video. Like, so from that I will get the structure, like how should I make my program, my folder structure. Yeah, so basically, a artist can publish his artwork, and a buyer can buy his art. But as a e-commerce site, like that is not just a buying and selling, but because art is a personal thing. Yeah, like you are the owner of art means you have the copyright. So if you are selling that art, so there is the major copyright issues, law issues. What are the contract, can a buyer resell it or not, and the whole logistic areas. And first of all, you are a buyer, and you can also become a seller. Where how old are you, where are you from, what is your name? So today I had some headache, so I was uh, being that way. But okay, so I'm Biraj Kargi. My name is Biraj Kargi. I'm from Nepal country. My age is 19-year old, or 19-year old, and 19-year old, and I work as a front end developer now, majorly on React and Next.js, and I have previous 1 year of experience in SEO. And what is your favorite football player? So from like, that is kind of a thing. Okay, I love Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, but as a football player, I prefer like Liverpool club for to watch football matches. Like not, I'm not really a football hardcore fan, but yeah, like I like to watch stuff football. Like I used to play also. So love from India. Thanks, bro. So that is my background and that is my thing. So today I had some headache, so I was like lying and watching and learning this article query to integrate it. So that is my detail. So bro, like where are you from? Like I can pronounce your name, but I think you can understand the English. Yeah, so where are you from and what are you doing, man? uh Akaya husband, yeah, hello. So I play football too on mobile. Yeah, bro, like I used to play like so if you remember before 1 2 year, yeah, so there was one mobile app that was kind of a dream league. Yeah, so like I was a child, like probably on my junior school, and I used to play a dream league, and I played like PES, FIFA, I'm from Kazakhstan. Okay, bro. So thanks for coming on my live. So okay, I'm on a 366-day live challenge. So from January to December, I will come live each day. And if you want to be a part of this live, so then you can subscribe to my channel to be able to see like how I can like improve on my development journey and also on my startup. I'm fan Manchester City, but I also respect Liverpool. Thanks, man. So like what happened was like from my childhood, yeah. So there is one my not my own big brother, but like my kind of family big brother, yeah. So he used to watch Liverpool match and he used to always talk about Liverpool so much that like I like influenced from the small age about the Liverpool, and I just like keep loving that club no matter what from my childhood. So that is kind of a linked from my childhood. But yeah, like I love to play football too, man. So okay, this is my back end for my auth, yeah. So I need to like what I'm doing is if there is buyer or seller. So on the role I'm making it, and I still need to make some changes on my code. And if okay guys, if you want to see my front end, okay, like I haven't done so many things on the front end, like I have only just started. But let me show you. I want to show my country's beautiful and great places. So true, bro. Like I have like heard about the Kazakhstan and the beauty also because of and I found out was I think the food is also very popular in Kazakhstan. Yeah, yeah, bro. Because on some YouTube channel or from like some documentation, I heard that there was like food are really delicious, man, from the Kazakhstan. I'm new to programming. I'm learning C as my first programming language. I can't say HTML is my first programming language because people get mad. Yes, bro. Like okay, so your first programming language is C. So you have a great start because if you had gone to the Python, then the Python is the relatively easy than C. And from learning C and by learning C++ later in life, you can switch to whatever language if you give some time. So if you are interested in the website development, then I highly suggest you to go through the JavaScript and learn and practice your JavaScript more. Then you can really go into the development side because okay, like C, from the C you can learn data structure and algorithm and how the really programming language works. But if you want to build some stuff quickly and make it say like a startup, then I highly suggest you to go and learn JavaScript. Do you know Kazakhstan? Yes, bro, surely I know. Like I know, like it is like you're on the okay. I don't know direction, but there is the like Pakistan, Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, like on this side, yeah, like on the map of the world. So there is at that side, and I have also learned the like I know, bro, like not too deep also, but I have I know like Kazakhstan, bro. Imagine learning Rust as a first language, bro. That will be kind of, I think, interesting from my point of view because, bro, like Rust is very powerful and a very great language to be honest. And if you see my like, there is my plan. Okay, so for this year, what I'm doing. So each month I have breakdown like what I'm trying to do. And if you see the year also on this year, what I have said is I'm going to learn Rust and make a kind of compiler or kind of software on the Rust. So on this year, I'm going to learn the Rust. That's for sure. Do you know about Dimas or Kudai Berlin or Cristiano? All these are graduates. No, bro, like I didn't knew it. But thanks for sharing it. I will look into it, bro. And bro, like, do you know Nepal? Like, have you ever heard like Nepal? Bro, just a second, okay? I will just charge my laptop. It's just 5 seconds. I already have my multiplier beside me. I just need to connect it to my laptop. Bro, and one thing I love about coming live is when I come to the live, yeah, so I get so much energy and like so much kind of confident because today I had a so bad headache and I was just watching the video and learning React query. But when you start talking with me, then from I don't know, like from somewhere I got the energy to just wake up, like to do more kind of. And thanks for this energy, man. Unfortunately, I don't know about Nepal. Don't worry, bro. But okay. So Nepal is besides the India and the China, and like if you heard about the Mount Everest, like highest peak, yeah, like Mount Everest, Gautam Buddha, and Akaya husband. So where are you from, bro? But I'm 100% sure, like from deep inside, I know we or I am going to be a great successful people in the world. And from the childhood I knew it, yeah. For that I need to work hard, that's for sure. But I'm going to do that hard shit also. But after being a great person, I'm going to recognize, like I'm going to promote my country, that's for sure. That's my kind of my feeling from the childhood. And what, bro, like you and the Akaya husband, like what is your profession? Are you also a developer or are you a student? I can't tell my personal detail. Sorry, that don't worry, bro. Okay, don't worry. Okay, but if you just want to connect with me after this live, also, I can share you my LinkedIn account, and I hope you have subscribed to this channel. Okay. I'm a student, okay. So yeah, I'm also student, like I'm on a second year of my bachelor degree, my undergrads, but started working right after the high school as a developer and still learning and need to learn a lot. But so for my tech stack, okay, what I'm using is at the front end, you can also see here. So at the front end, what I'm doing is I'm using React and Next.js, and at the backend I'm using Node, Express, and for the database, like I'm going with the MongoDB. So that is my thing, and there will be the messaging system also. So for that, I'm you going with the Socket.io. And today I made the term and condition for my startup. So because there is the copyright issue also, yeah. Because if an artist makes some art, then he has the right of that art. So there is the company right also, the exclusivity right, and the how a buyer buys, like what are his term and condition, and a reselling art prices, tax, logistic, copyright issues. So I went to the some documentation to learn like how this really works, and still need to do research. But if you are a developer and want to build a startup, then I think you need to do a lot of research, man. Because at the first what I thought was It is just going to be a buying and selling thing as a e-commerce. But after going deep, I found a whole different level of like the copyright issues, all the legal issues, and like reselling art, the auction also, like how art, just a simple art can also go to the $1 million price range also. So there is a lot of space, and like what I'm trying to do is on this platform, like I'm going to integrate shopping also. If you see my front end, yeah, if you guys okay, let me, so for the new viewers, like I'm on a 366 days journey. So from the January to December, I'm coming live each day and learning, building startup, and I'm also a beginner, but I'm trying my best. So if you want to be a part of this journey, then smack that subscribe button. So let, okay, just a second. Okay, my live server is running. Okay, bro. The provider is not defined. Okay, provider at that layout. Like I have completed. So this is coming from the SDK. Okay, let me. So I created my landing page, and there is the login and the register for the front end. So you can see the artist, yeah, and I have also done the code for my backend on the Node and Express to create a user route. So what APIs I have created is like the register API, login, refresh token, switch role. That means if I'm a buyer, then if I want to sell also, then I'm switching my role as a seller. And the profile getting API, put, update, forget password, reset, log out profile, and the artwork, and still need to do research and to learn. And um I use RTK query for the backend and frontend communication, but I want to try new stuff and learn also. So I'm learning this 10 stack query. But before used to do it, the RTK query, this library. But now I'm planning to switch and use a new thing that haven't tried before. And if you see here, so on this art website, I'm going to have the artist like a following, like artists can also give workshop online. So there will be galleries, there will be the shop for artists, and other art interested people can buy like pen, brush, like oil painting, all those stuff, yeah. So I'm really trying to make this, and I have also done my research because I started just writing code, yeah. But what I figure it out and what I realize is before starting to code, also I need to have a proper workflow of this, how this is going to work, like how the legal, how the database schema will be there, how like all those aspect, yeah, like how the payment system will work on my app. So right now I'm working on this terms and condition and the requirement, and I'm going through the official countries like governmental site to learn about that. And I think I have some comment. Okay, so which language are you using for backend? What would you suggest? Okay, like, okay bro, like if you are a front end developer, like if you want to go on a website like web development space, then you are going to learn JavaScript, that's for sure, for the front end. And if you are learning JavaScript and want to like learn on more deep and to really be a good web developer, then I think the JavaScript for the backend is the best, because if you want to go the Django, then you have to learn Python. Yeah, you can learn, but I have also tried Django and created some like startups and kind of small project. But if you want to make APIs fast, then the express is way to go. Are you a Muslim? No, no, bro. I'm not a Muslim. Like I'm from Nepal, yeah. So I'm a Hindu. Like my country, like the majority of the people are here is Hindu. How you saw the Linux window thing? Like I'm not sure. Like what are you saying? But are you saying my Ubuntu system, or are you saying that on the window there is now they have introduced this pseudo terminal, yeah, kind of thing, but I don't know about the windows stuff, man. And nice, oh, interesting, like divan art something, Darwin art. Okay, let me. Can I buy this app? Okay, okay, okay. So let me clear. Okay, so the Darwin art from my, I think I can download it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Not like this. Like I'm saying, a artist like a real artist. Yeah. He has make a like painting on a like frame or a real paint artwork, and if he wants to sell to the another country or within a country, then the authenticity of that art, and like I'm doing with the physical art, not a digital art. But first of all, I want to capture, and I want to work with the physical art, and later I can add the AI art, like the digital art also. I heard Python is slow, but people suggest Python for AI dev. Yes, but yeah, like for like what is like on the AI and machine learning. Yeah, so there are the multiple tools, like multiple libraries are built upon the Python. So like the you can say Matplot, like Skylon, and there are bunch of libraries that has been made with the Python. So people think like people suggest you to learn Python for that. And on the machine learning and AI, like I'm doing 100 days of AI and ML on LinkedIn. So from that, I have some experience with the AI and ML, but right now I have paused that because I really want to focus on this front end, because I really want to go deep on the front end. Okay, so like if you see, I want to make kind of this kind of app. So here a person can sell art, and this art is like this. Okay, so like a $1,000 art, yeah. So this art is being shipped to the another country, and I can charge some like 5 to 10%, or there will be my system, like like a different system for how this my commission based or the membership based will go. But I want to make kind of this website. So there will be the artist for like the following view profile dashboard, like the settings, collection, order, offers. And I want to make sure that the seller, the artist, is also a real person, like a real artist. So there is many thing about the copyright, so I'm going with that. So let me go and see the can stack query. Okay, let me learn it so I can use on my site, because I have never used this library. Like, what is the problem here is they still have the artic like this React query on the next page level. I want for the app router, not the page router, bro. Like, they don't have the documentation, like the docs is not up to date. So that's the problem, man. They don't have the documentation up to date. Hmm. Component page props hydrate React query dev tool, query client provider. Okay. So use state query client new query client provider. So I need to have the use state here also, and like they are doing the dev tool. Okay. Mm, today I'm going to install VirtualBox Ubuntu on my laptop. Like, is Linux hard? Okay, okay. Let me see the comment. Okay, art like not just painting but also sculptures and more. I mean, like my major focus is on art, like a real, like the portrait or the canvas or like a real frame type of art. Yeah, not like a sculpture, but I'm more focusing on the painting, real painting. But I can target that niche also, but for that also I need to like, at the first I need to pick one niche and I have to go deep. Yeah, like then I can diversify and I can go on the different form of art. But for now I'm just focusing on the painting. Is Linux hard? No, bro. Like, if you are doing like networking kind of job, networking kind of like hacking, that kind of thing, yeah. So yeah, Linux is hard. But if you are as a beginner learning and just doing a simple things, then Linux is not hard, and just you can use it as a window also. There is nothing that kind of a hard for me. Like, just a terminal where you have all the uh, command that you can learn. So just go for it, bro. Like, you will never regret learning Linux, that's for sure. Just asking because every good day which I was and used Linux. Yes, bro. Like okay, so why we use Linux? One point is, if you are going to work on the cloud sector, yeah, like if you are a front end or back end developer also, and if you want to deploy your like software on the cloud on the server, then the most of the, like, I think 80 to 90% of the server are on the Ubuntu on the Linux server. And if you know the command line, like how to develop server, and if there is any error on the server, then you can easily fix and develop it. But if you are just a window user, then there might be a problem to just like, what the heck is going on, yeah. So good developer, like the most of the developer go with the Linux. That's from my perspective and from my experience. I still need to like map all these things. So there will be a lot of things in my website, like the pricing at the front end. If I think I can change here also. Yeah, choose your preference. And for the styling for the UI component, I'm using SatCN UI, this library, and the Tailwind CSS. There is not a proper. Hmm, I'm here, but don't won't be able to chat cause I have to submit my assignment. Sure, bro. Like best of wishes for your assignment because I have my own assignment that I need to do tomorrow. So best wishes for me also, and I think you have subscribed this channel. Yeah, so thank you for that. And I have shared my LinkedIn. Have I shared my LinkedIn or not? Let me share my LinkedIn. And if you want to add me on LinkedIn, then you can add me. Just I will provide my link. Okay, if you want, you can add on my LinkedIn. Best of luck. Thanks, bro, and for you too. Okay, let me. So I think this Supabase has given me some way to write code. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to make this. I need to have one React query client provider on the component, but I don't want on the component. I want. Let me just rename it. Like no, I can just write this provider also, and on this file, yeah, I have already done the use client, and I don't need to import this. So query client provider and the query client from the 10 stack React query, and I still don't need this hydration, this experimental. If I need on like I can use, and let me just import the use state. Okay, and I don't need this code, and I think there I can, if I really need it I can use it, not now but after. Okay, so client is client query, or what is happening here is exporting it as a React query client provider and passing children as a React node, and making one query client as a use state. So like what I'm making here is I'm making a client and I'm just passing it to it. Yeah, I can do that also. New client provider. Yeah, like I can do this. And what I need to do here is on my layout what I need to add is I need to wrap. Okay, I need to wrap my whole, not just the HTML but the whole with the what the name of my provider, my this query client provider. Yeah, query client provider. No, the this name. So what is the name I have given here is functional, or I can just add this also here. What I can do here is I can, let me see this my code works or not. mm, Inner. Okay, I'm not getting this inner. So I already have my database schema. I don't need to do this. I need. So okay. Const query client, new query client, cookies. So ID. So there is this dynamic page with the page and so this is for the fetching, yeah, like for the like a query. So use query. I'm giving this name. This get country by ID. So this get country by ID where I have specify is with I think above I have made this, yeah. I have made this here. So query folders. The most convenient way to use your queries across both server and client components is to define in a central place as a query floor folder. And as I'm using TypeScript, so I'm defining this schema like okay, the country ID is going to be a number and the client supervised client and the return client from country select and country, so as the data country. So yeah, bro, like it is same like a RTK query. Same, bro. Like not a very difference on the syntax also. Yeah, those some names are different, but all those things are like a same. So, bro, like, yeah, hello, bro. I'm doing good. Like, I'm making this startup, like learning it, doing it, and now going through the React query because I I have gone through the RTK query but never tried like React query on kind of a project from the scratch. So I'm going with that. And bro, like what my major problem here is like I have to write my code on a very standard way. Yeah, like that's my thing. Like I don't wanna write the code that I'm going to say like what the heck I wrote. Yeah, and I don't know like what should be the folder structure, like how should I manage my folders for the art, like this React query and this new like libraries I'm working with. Yeah, where you I haven't seen you from many days, bro. Like I'm coming each day, bro. Like yesterday also I was live at the same time, day before yesterday also, like for the past week my timing is same, but before 1 week my time for live was kind of different because I used to come at the morning time. So at the night I used to do another work of my freelancing kind of thing, so I didn't have the time, so I used to come at the morning. But my major time is this, man. So it was me who was missing. Bro, like okay, so there I was like on the same time, bro. Like if you, or I can just show you as YouTube. So yesterday also I was at the same time 23 hour and 58 like 1 day ago, 2 day ago, three, like 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. But then, how are you, man? Like, what are you doing nowadays? And like for the quick update for you, so I'm working on one art marketplace app. so where people can sell and buy art. And it's not like a same as a e-commerce, because there is the whole copyright issues. Like I have to transfer the copyright of the artist to the buyers. So I still need to do research. And not only art can be sold on this platform, there it can like the art products like the painting brush, like the canvas can also be sold here. And the like the artists can also organize their workshop and like have their student, and they can manage class and learn, like teach them. So there is the multiple features. And I have even made a like a proper system, like what are the functional I'm giving, like what are the technical like so yeah, technical requirement, my tech stack, like all the process, like how this all work. So I have done it. So I still need to do research. But like what I found out was, like I used to start a project but without a like a real cause, like a not having a documentation. And after going through some journey, I used to get stuck and no idea, because I never thought of those like scenario. Yeah. So from my experience, if you want to build a startup, like think about all the case, like test cases, also the all the business logic. You might be a great developer beer, but you really need to understand the business, how it really works. So that's my thing. I was going from tough times, so I gave myself some time. Now I'm ready to work. I'm so happy for you that you are now ready. Yeah, bro. Tough times happens. Like today also, like I had a tough time, so I went through. I went to the pattern. Like there is one temple, so I went there and had some time there. And now I'm feeling fresh. But this happens, man. Take care of yourself, man. So okay, I have added the React query. Yeah. So let me try it. Okay. So let me create one post request from my front end to back end. Okay. Let me start my back end code also. So for the back end, I'm using Node and Express. So for let me start my back end code also. Okay, okay. So this pod is already been used. So I can do this thing. Or like I can also change the year from here. Like I can also specify the new port like 3001 here. But okay, yeah, I can do that. I will just give it to the new port. Yeah, this started working. But my front end, I have stopped. Okay, let me run this also. And what I'm trying to do is from the main login here. So from here, I have to go on the auth card. Yeah. So on this auth card, I have two component. One is sign up and one is sign in. So let me work on this sign up, this code. Why it is not opening in new? So this is my code. Yeah. So I'm using the Jode. So okay, bro, I'm using this Jode and React hook from also for the first time, because before I used Formic and yup, but never this. Like I'm trying new libraries, new tech stack also, because if I'm able to like do on the other tech stack that the industry are going through, then I'm like more kind of a developer. I like that. I will say you when I found out, but from my experience up to now, what I can say you is, like, if you show up each and every day, or if you are publishing video on a weekly or a monthly level also, the first and the main thing is showing up. You have to publish your work, like that can be a bad quality, good quality, but you have to put your work out there. That's the main thing. And after some time, after 1 year, 2 year, if you are really doing your stuff great, and after some experience, your like the videos will also get more high quality, then the organic, the viewer will automatically come. So don't focus on becoming successful, but be focused on how I can provide value from my learning or from my experience. Like, first of all, you have to give the value. That's the main thing. Then the successful on the YouTube we can be, if we have really, like, give our best. I think that way. And for new viewers, I'm coming live each day from January to December this whole year. So if you haven't subscribed this channel, then you can smack that subscribe button, so to be a part of this journey of my YouTube. Okay, so let me open my front end code. So do I have to create a new? On the Arctic query, like I can just create one file like api.js, and I can like dump all my APIs there, yeah. But on the React query, the structure is kind of different, I think. mm, params.id more neat, like sterilization is now as easy as passing props. And also, so there is not a best documentation for this, so I'm having a problem. mm, Use React query for data fetching. Now we can start using React query from React to uh, use query from React query to fetch data in our Next.js app. The only requirement is to set suspense true in the use query option for the recommended approach to work. Here's an example of how to use React query to fetch a list of user and display them in the UI. So I'm using a async function. Okay. Like, I mean, on this tutorial, I think there was, I have to install Axios also. Okay, I think they have mentioned about the Axios also. Where it is, initial loading hydration. I think no. Okay. Hmm. Let me create my own web. Let me create one services folder. On this services folder, I will have my apis.js js, and on this folder, what I need is one this, and I think I need to make it no just okay this, and what I need is okay. Let me add this code here, but this is for the gate, yeah, like a gate. I don't want for the gate. I want. Is there any code for the mutation? I want to see the mutation code. Previous create a custom query client provider. Yeah, request a scope instance. Gas hydration UK. Provider prefetching. Yeah, I know that. Create a hydration. I really don't want to see the hydration kind of thing right now. Just I need to make sure I'm mutation. Hey, hey, how are you doing? I'm doing great, bro. Learning React Query for the first time. Okay. So the major problem when you are working with the new library is to set up on your code to like make sure your head goes like okay, so this falls here to make your mindset really work with this library. Yeah, so that's the I think challenge for me right now, but I will work through it. Don't worry. mm, this is for the okay, I want for the next year's 13, not 12, bro. Yeah, I have done this provider. Yeah, okay. App why there is not a documentation for the mutation? Why people often ask? Hmm, use use query for get and optional delete request and use mutation for most other type of requests such as post or pull. On the other hand, invalid queries let you mark queries as state or refresh them. Learn how to work with the queries. Adding queries with use query. After setting up the context, you can start adding queries to your component. Simply use the for refreshing. The best part is that you no longer need to await the query, as React Query handles the data fetching asynchronously. So I just need to specify this hook that coming from React Query, and on my component data is loading error. So just specifying the hook, use query and query key and the query function. Rest of your code. Adding TypeScript support. If you are using TypeScript, yeah, I'm using TypeScript, but I don't know TypeScript. Like I know basic like interface, generic, and white TypeScript, but not the same syntax because I have never have the experience. So, but I want to learn face group. Okay, so here I just gave the function, but as on the TypeScript get list. So that function access.get specify types. This helps you catch potential type related bugs and ensure a more robust code base. To do this, you can create a query function with a well-defined return type. Managing React. So I think you guys I have bored or something. Show me your work or project. If you are familiar with React, you can try React Native. Yes, bro. Like I have made a simple app on the React Native also, but my major focus is not on the React Native right now. Like still there is a lot of space and a room for me to grow on the front end. Okay, so show me your work or project. So for that you can go on my GitHub, or you can just simply write Biraz Karki. Then on the first there will be the GitHub or the LinkedIn. So there are like you can see my code, and if you want like for this particularly let me so for this specific especially I have my own structure and my own format, like how I'm going to do this project, and for that I have like I have divided it into the 5 phases, and for the first phase, my major focus is on like the user registration, like the art gallery creation and upload, and for that I am doing front end, back end, and integrating them, and on the second milestone doing the front end, back end, like first from back end, then front end, and integrating them that kind of way. And this is SDK not found. Okay, from which I'm getting this component navbar. Let me do this thing, bro. Just be with me, okay? I'm planning to use Firebase for the authentication, and I have like made it that code, but okay. So like for this especially, the it is my front end. Like I haven't worked like I have done this on like 5 6 hour only, like not of even a full day also. So obviously I need to give more time, but I'm also doing two bachelor and a job, so I don't have much time to work on this project. So I usually try to do it on the live or after this live. So on the back end code, if you want me to show, then so I have just created the like model for the user and the artwork user, and the APIs are this user route like the register login switch profile. And if you see on the postman, and obviously I'm not going to show my office project right now on the live, but this is okay, sorry, this is the artist, okay. uh auth registers yesterday, no, and no, not yesterday, so day before yesterday on the live I made this API. So if you go and give a new username, and let me give a, then, so let me run my server also. What I'm getting, okay, why I'm getting this user profile picture. Let me try this. mm, why I'm getting this error. My head is so much spinning. Okay. Okay, so four. Sorry. Okay, so I have to give four. Okay. Mm, like you can see on a MongoDB, like what I did was, at first I created, like I made the different user model, like on the basis of role, like the buyer or seller. But after like discussing with my senior for this project, what they suggested me, that don't use kind of a role like a buyer or seller, but use as a like, so at the default everyone will be a buyer. But if a buyer goes and register as a seller, then there will be the whole onboarding process. And on that time, check that if he is a seller or not, like is seller or not. And on that basis, like while you are making a different APIs for the, like there will be some APIs that is only uh, for the seller, not for the buyer, then you can check on that part. But just let me do this. So what are the field are required are these three only, the required, not the other: username, email, passport. username, email, and password. So why it is not working? Why I'm having? Why I'm getting the error? And I'm a front end developer, not a backend. So still on the error. I'm not. I don't know what is happening. What is happening here? Why it is not working? Let me. I think cause of the port. I think no. Then why it was not working? Like now I got the different error. Yeah. Different error saying that okay the of this comma I think now it will work. Yeah. User registered successfully. Yeah. And if I go on my MongoDB and connect, then I think this OK is being saved at the test user. So where is the OK? So yeah. So is seller false because at the default everyone is a buyer and there will be the follower sales history. If you are show me your work or awesome bro, keep it up. Thanks, Jeff bro. It's 2 degrees Celsius here, bro. Like, where are you from? Like, you are from Nether. No, bro. Like, okay, you are. I got it. So you are from Netherlands or some like sorry, okay, bro. Like really sorry, but I forgot the country that you have said me. I'm going to grab some food. See you. Have a great time. Thanks, bro. And I will also not be on this live. Like I I really want to watch that one React query video because I think from that my there is some kind of question I'm getting on my head that I really want to clear. So I'm going to watch that video also. So yeah, let's see you tomorrow. So tomorrow is my Saturday, so I'm not going office obviously. So I will complete some of my tasks of my office also because I so on this Sunday, so my sprint is going to be closed. So I need to complete that also. And tomorrow I'm going to work like on the day obviously on this project also and clear the whole idea about how this really works. So yeah, let's see you tomorrow. Thank you for coming at this live for everyone. Take care, stay safe. Bye bye.